Yes, USA paid Politico to have GamerGate smeared. It actually fucking happened. The crazy, stupid conspiracy theory turned out to be true.
Well, you can imagine when you suddenly in your inbox find a termination notice or a leave of absence notice that you didn't expect to get on a flawed predicate that you're doing radical leftist insubordination. It's pretty jarring. And because there's so many lies and falsehoods circulating, and so many claims that people are sort of not with the program, I think people are just completely dislocated. There's no stable ground on which to walk. And then, of course, most of them have been laid off, so they're worried about how they're going to pay the bills and how they're going to make rent.
That's what happens
when you get fired.
But maybe the part
that is the most striking and, for me, inspiring, if not surprising, having worked there for 4 years.
She can do DoorDash.
Is that, you know, the people who work at USAID did not come to work at USAID for the money. The civil servants, the foreign servants, the contractors, they came to USAID because they wanted to make a difference in the world. Because
that's the problem. Yep, that's the problem. See that? Yep, see, you figured it out. That's it. Learn the code, yeah.
They saw America's interests as tied up with the interests of people, vulnerable people around the world.
That's right. That's exactly why you're fired. You're going to be working in DoorDash. That's it. Working on DoorDash on welfare. Thank God. Taking our tax money, giving it to random ass fucking countries so they can do drag shows. See ya. See ya. Too bad. Have fun.
And so even as they're struggling to figure out how to make rent, all of a sudden, they're most struggling with the fear that so many millions of people who relied on us as a country, on USAID as an agency, but on them as individuals.
Yeah, we fired them and we don't give a fuck about those people. Get them out. That's it. I love how people like this. I wonder if they realize that this is like porn for people that voted for Trump. Do they know that? Like, this is the best case scenario. Yeah, like, this is, like, how many of you guys watch this and you're like, yeah, and then, oh, everybody, you're sad, and then there's all the people that don't have, oh, wow, yeah. This is, like, I'm going to be honest, I'm so happy to watch these videos. I hate these parasites. Get them the fuck out. Absolutely. No sympathy here? Fucking zero from me. Absolutely. It's cathartic? Yes. These guys are posting their own L's.
That those individuals out in the world have no place to turn.
That's
and
right.
Indeed, they're showing up and finding health clinics shuttered and soup kitchens closed and advisors who were helping governments renegotiate debt with China. Those advisors, now taken off the books.
That's right.
So just the wreckage in the world is what the USAID staff that I'm in touch with are carrying with them. That's what's keeping them up at night, as much as the question of what am I going to do tomorrow, and, how do I take care of my family?
God, bro, I've never seen a bigger W. See ya, bitch. Go work at DoorDash. Go do Uber Eats. Go work at McDonald's. Put the fries in the bag. Like, thank God. Get the fuck out of here. What a waste of everybody's fucking money. What a complete waste of literally billions of dollars, bro. Billions of dollars wasted on these retards. You're wrong, especially about her. If you're in charge of this shit and you're okaying different types of advocacy programs for social issues across the world, you are using my tax money in a way that I will vote against. That's really just that simple. So you might not like that. You might think, oh, well, that's mean to say, but fuck that. Fuck that. I don't care. You're right. You are right, especially about her. Yeah, exactly. She's the one in charge. Yeah, exactly. And I love how a millionaire is for Trump. You think I give a fuck about that? I don't care about the taxes part. That's not even the point. It's not about a millionaire Trump. Oh, wow, Trump's going to cut my taxes. I hope he raises my taxes. That way we can put people like this back in mental institutions and we can solve the problem and people won't have to worry about it anymore. So, yeah, no, I hope that's what happens. Thank God. To deal with these people. This is insane. And this is what they do. And you can see that the moral capital that these people had for so many years has dried up. Is like they always go and they try to make these arguments about like, oh, we're helping people. People are afraid. It's emotional blackmail. And I think people are just fucking fed up and tired of it. It appeals to emotion. I'm sick of somebody trying to make me feel sorry for them. Suck my fucking dick. I don't care. Get the fuck out of here. It's embarrassing. Yeah, it's so much useless money out of your pocket. You don't even know how to do good. Exactly. Yes. It's totally fucking true, man. Easy to help people when you're using somebody else's money. Exactly, man. No one feels sorry for her, to be honest. I definitely don't. I'll tell you that. So yeah, it's that simple. And click on Alex Jones' stream. He's not doing anything. He's just doing some bullshit. Like there's nothing else going on. I'm sick of people emotionally guilting me. Yeah, exactly. Why do you have to be so harsh? I get your point, but why do you have to be rough like this? The reason why I have to be rough like this is because these people will be just this rough to you if you try to oppose them. These are the people who tried to systematically disenfranchise you, tried to smear you, that tried to turn you into an enemy, that tried to turn your own fan bases against you. They funded websites that published fake and false and misleading information in order to slander gamers. These people are the ones that were responsible for it. Look right here, and I'll show you. Like, people think I'm fucking crazy. I'm not. Look at this. People wonder, are tax dollars used to promote wokeness in video games? Answer is yes. USAID paid Politico millions of dollars a year to write pieces like this one, which promotes diversity and describes GamerGate as disinformation and harassment campaign. So, this is the thing, guys. I want these people to suffer. Because that's what they did to me. I want to set an example. Get rid of these people. Put them, like, completely out of their jobs. Get rid of them. Make an example of them. Say, listen, this is what happens. Gamers rise up. What goes around? Yep, what goes around comes around. And we're coming. I'll tell you that. Cry more? We don't need to anymore. That's for them. So, yeah. Hold them accountable? Absolutely. Watching you is like a breath of fresh air. No, I know. There's a lot of people. Trump's about to sign more orders. I'll look at that in a minute. I'll see if I can pull it up. And now it's their turn to cry. No, I'm sure it is. But I'll see if I can watch this and see if anything crazy happens. But I'm not sure if it will. Yeah, nothing yet. But soon Trump signs another order. Holy fuck, man. And anyway, yeah, no, I hate these people. I think they're parasites. And I will do whatever is in my power to make things worse for them however I can. Because I feel like in the last 10 years, I've lived under the tyranny of people like this. Not only under websites that have rules that make these people feel good, but also under video games that they try to censor and change and then demonize me for complaining about it. And I am I want to let you guys know, like, I am a revenge enjoyer. I am. I love it. And I'll go all the way. I'll go all the way. And so he's right. That's it. And so we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. It's a vendetta. No, it is. I have a vendetta against these people. I hate these fucking people. I fucking hate them. And so, yeah, I'm glad to see this happening. And I hope that they just keep pushing for it. And I will keep pushing for it as hard as I can. And that's it. They took the shit that I love and fucking destroyed it. They did. Exactly. And same, to be honest, make them suffer. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, no calls to violence. It goes without saying, right? But, like, I just want these people out of their position and totally discredited. But, yeah. Remember telling everyone this was coming back in 2016, the shit they did to Peterson? Yeah, exactly. The whole Politico thing is misleading. Nah, it's bullshit. You really think that they're paying for all this other shit and they're not trying to push this too? Nah. Nah. It's common sense this is happening. Like, you're not gonna try to, like, actually me on this. It's so obvious. No respect for him anymore? Well, I never had any, but now I have a way to exercise it. So, yeah. They destroyed established franchises. Like, I was sitting... The thing is that And I never understood the anti-revenge moral you have in film. I'm telling you, it doesn't fill you. What bullocks? Revenge doesn't solve must, yes, but boy, does it satisfy. I feel like revenge solves tons of problems. Yeah, what do you mean? Like, that's not even true. And also, like, it's not even really about them. It's just about them trying to, you know, look for sympathy and shit. But, yeah, it looks like, and this is also, look at this. This is crazy. We're also sending money. Look at this. This is nuts. How does this even happen? And so, let me see if I find it right here. Yeah, so the BBC, I didn't even know this. The BBC is unhappy about U.S. government funding cut. This is a statement they made. A free press is essential to freedom and democracy. 75% of countries around the world do not have free press. BBC Media Action supports local media around the world to deliver trusted information most people need. Like most international development organizations, BBC Media Group has been affected by the temporary pause on government funding. So this is 8% of their fucking revenue? 8% of their fucking revenue for the, what does B stand for? Not big. It does not stand for big. It's a different one. It stands for fucking British. What the fuck are we giving them money for? It's insane. It's nuts, man. What are you talking about? Fuck this shit up. Yeah, this is insane. Yeah, they founded their shit on our propaganda. Exactly. I saw this also. There are community notes. Contributors see all the crazy notes people try to put on this. Yeah, I guess so. My mom always said forgiveness gives people less power over you than hate. Really? Well, that sounds like somebody that's not able to exercise their hate very well. Didn't y'all fight the Brits to not have to pay taxes? Yes. And that's the difference, right? So we had, you've got to remember, you know what the Boston Tea Party was over? 2%. 2% taxes. And we said, you know what? We're done. We're fucking done. Like, this is it. 2% on only tea. We said, you know what? That's it. No taxation without representation. We shut the whole thing down over that. This is 8% for them to peddle bullshit. Would you say you're someone that hates easily? Not really. I mean, usually I just let things go. I don't really care about it. But if I feel like somebody is trying to act in... if I feel like somebody is trying to, like, encroach into my space and make me do something that I don't want to do, then I will absolutely attack them back, and I view it as an aggression. And so, like, I think that the best way to deal with that is to respond, right, in the same way. And so, because, like, I was just in my space, I was in my room, sitting in my room doing nothing, and then these people come into my room and they try to change stuff. That's it. It's self-defense. Let's see, what's this here? What are you doing, man? You didn't even read the last paragraph saying BBC Media Action is a charity and not BBC News? Really? You think it's a charity? As the BBC's international charity, we're completely separate from BBC News and wholly reliant on donors to carry out our work? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, maintain credibility, cherry picking? Exactly. You really think that they're not paying these people money? You really think that? Don't care? Yeah, that's the same thing. So let me get this straight. So basically, you think that because it's a charity, that they're not trying to push an agenda. So these people are giving money to different places, and then that money is being used for media. And you think that for some reason, I'm supposed to think that this is okay because they say that they're a charity. Well, if I'm giving a charity, if I'm giving away bombs for charity, I'm still a bad guy, right? That doesn't make any sense. It's laughable. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous fucking thing to say. Yeah, and this is it. Totally separate part from BBC Media umbrella? Really? So you don't think that they exercise any editorial or discretionary control over who they give the money to? You think that you actually think they don't do that? And you think that they're not funding different places that are, adversarial to our interests? No. So you know? I don't know. I just guess. I put the pieces together. I see what makes sense. And I assume that, yeah, actually they are working against my best interests. It's that simple. Yeah. It's common sense. Yeah, I mean, again, like, people always like to cling to, like, oh, well, this is, there's no evidence. Oh, where's your source? Where's your proof? You've got so many fucking things that align that happen at the same time. I don't know how people can't see that. Why the fuck is why the fuck is our government giving taxes to foreign charities? Yeah, exactly. People defending this? Well, the reason why they defend it is because they agree with it. It's that simple. Yeah. I testified against PD months after I was made homeless, stripped of COVID rights on the streets, nothing DSS. Told me to go back to Texas. I don't know about that. Did you see a picture of Texas holding RPGs next to USAID tent? I did, but I didn't really think much of it. They could have just taken it over. So it's really not that big of a deal. We don't trust the BBC here, you're fine. Yeah, exactly. Taxes should never go to charity? Well, they should. They should just go to American charities, too. I don't want my taxes going to some fucking foreign charity. Get the fuck out of here. I don't trust most charities in general. Yeah, exactly. Especially not the ones that are in bed with the government. So anyway, yeah, it's a question. Why should American taxpayers fund a British Broadcasting Corporation? It's insane. It is. He's completely fucking right. And so this is really the way that I see it. And I'm really glad to see this happen.